It happened late on Christmas Eve, 2008, in a quiet neighborhood in Southern California, the kind where nothing bad is supposed to happen. At 11:57 p.m., the doorbell rang. Not rushed, not loud, just once. Calm and patient. Inside, music played softly. Wrapping paper covered the floor. Someone laughed and said it was probably a neighbor stopping by too late. No one was expecting anyone else. The doorbell rang again. Same rhythm. When the door opened, the man standing there looked familiar enough to feel safe and wrong enough to make the room hesitate. Red coat, white trim, a tilted hat, a smile that didn't reach his eyes. Someone joked, "Little early for Santa, aren't you?" He didn't answer. He stepped inside, and no one stopped him. The air shifted immediately, like the house had exhaled and forgotten how to breathe again. He smelled faintly of smoke, not warm, not comforting. Old, sharp. The music skipped, then continued quieter than before. Someone asked his name. He tilted his head, considering the question. The lights flickered once. Later, investigators would say there were signs in the weeks before. A strange car parked nearby, voicemails with only breathing, a man in red asking unsettling questions in stores. At the time, none of it meant anything. Inside the house, conversation tried to recover but kept collapsing. Eyes drifted back to the man. He didn't eat, didn't move much, just waited. Finally, someone asked, half joking, "So why are you here?" He smiled again, slower this time. "I didn't come to celebrate." The words seemed to press into the room. The air grew heavy. A sharp smell cut through the sweetness of Christmas. Someone laughed too loudly. Someone else stepped back. Then everything blurred. Later, no one could agree on what happened first. Shouting, silence, heat, confusion. Neighbors would say they saw frantic light pulsing behind the windows, wrong and uneven, like the house was breathing. Alarms screamed and then stopped. By the time anyone realized something was wrong, the house was already glowing, then burning, then quiet. When it was over, nothing made sense. Some areas were untouched, others were gone completely. Timelines conflicted, recordings cut out, witnesses disagreed. And the man in red was gone. No clear escape, no trail. Only fragments of identity that led nowhere, like someone had borrowed a life. Weeks later, during cleanup, a melted ornament was found beneath the debris. Inside it was a small strip of paper, somehow unharmed. 4 words were written on it. "You opened the door." Every year the story comes back. The details change, but the beginning never does. A quiet house, a late hour, a knock that isn't urgent. They say monsters don't force their way in. They wait. They let you invite them. And sometimes, on Christmas Eve, that's all they need. Subscribe for more chilling tales.